Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So I I'm fixing my bangs. Anyhow, for the past couple days, you guys, well, I think I did say something to you guys on live the other day about it, about how I have been feeling. So since I've been around my kids, I've been wearing my mask to take them to school, that kind of thing, because I have not been feeling 100% myself. It's gonna get in your eyes. I haven't been feeling 100% myself, and instead of being the irresponsible parent, I wanted to make sure that I did not have COVID or anything like that, especially because we had just been traveling and came back from New England where COVID is at its peak. Anyhow, on Thursday I went and got a COVID test in my area. I just did a rapid test and it came back negative, but I still have not been feeling very well. So I decided to I decided, I was like, okay, I'm still not feeling good. Let me go get a little checkup or whatever. So calling my doctor's office would have been a waste of time because nobody has appointments. So I just scheduled an appointment at a minute clinic because I feel like it's something that they can handle. It's not a situation. So with me, I just been feeling like I've been out of breath. Like I'm not out of breath, but I'm just like, I feel like I'm winded. So I went to the minute clinic and lo and behold, it's a case of bronchitis. So I'm glad I don't have COVID. Thank God for that. And God is really good because I was able to go and walk up and get a COVID test. And I waited less than 45 minutes to get the test. Got the results just that fast. And it was just like, oh, you know, when you see that it's not COVID, you're like, so wait, the common cold still exists, right? People still have like things like laryngitis and bronchitis and flu, right? So everything's not COVID, right? So you got to start training your mind to tell you. You got to start training your mind to tell yourself like everything's not COVID. Everything's not COVID. Everything's not COVID. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been dealing with for the past couple of days. Like even at work, because I went and got the COVID test that morning, that afternoon, and I was at work that Thursday. I wore 2 masks at work on purpose, and I sanitized between every client. Right? Like I sanitized between every client. I'm gonna send out new protocols in the salon because of how this thing is going, and because I have multiple clients at one time. That, you know, the COVID protocols that I had in place before are going back in effect, but now I'm adding to it where now, before you can even walk in my door, I ask you, do you have a sore throat? Are you short of breath? Because if you tell me you have a sore throat, if you look lethargic, if you don't look well, I am not taking you. And it's your responsibility as the client to know when you don't need to walk into my shop. And me personally, if you know you're not feeling well, why did you come to your appointment? You know what I mean? Like people got to start taking more responsibility for the way things work in this world and how we do things. And this is how you get better. This is how things change. And people be looking at me like they were looking at me crazy yesterday because I was doing it yesterday. And I'm like walking to the door to meet my client with my thermometer in hand. And I'm literally, before I even scan your forehead with my thermometer, I'm asking you, are you short of breath? Do you have a sore throat or a cough? No. Most people tell you no, or I just got over COVID. Okay, no problem. No problem. Let me check your temperature. Anything past 99.1 for me, you cannot enter my salon. And your appointment is canceled, and the policy stays the same. Because I have to go home to my kids, and I'm responsible for the multiple clients that come to me, and I am in a very small room. So guess what? I had got a little lax because I had stopped doing the temperature checks because, you know, COVID was there, but it was really there. But it's like with this new thing, and it's kind of like it comes on like the common cold. Me can't play games with people and their lives. And I'm in a very small room. That means I'm going to end up having a sickness every other day. No, baby. So I'm putting an air purifier in my room. Hold on, y'all. Hello, mother.
Hey, baby.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Why you sound like that? You sound like you got a cold. You have a cold?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Don't candy on me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna bring the kids to see you in a little while. All right, I'll call you back. I'm on live, okay? Oh, no problem. Okay. All right, mom. Even while listen, I listen to tones because I'm like, wait, mommy, you all right? Why you sound like that? Because one time, like, I am not with it. So we're getting the air purifier to put in our house. And then I'm also getting the air purifier to put in my little salon room. Mainly because I have multiple clients at a time. I don't run my business where I do one client every 3 hours. I don't have no time for all of that. I have one client every 30 minutes to an hour. But my clients are not with me anything longer than 2 hours. But still, because I'm in a small room, and they are typically always 6 feet apart because the way the chairs are set up, they're not side by side. But I'm still gonna put an air purifier in my room, just out of precaution, because I'm not around with people. People don't really business with you. When they want their hair done, it's that any means necessary. And me right now can't take a neck sickness. So guess what? So we're gonna do things. Me can't take a neck sickness. You don't have fever. I didn't have a fever, and I had COVID in April. I had a very low grade fever a year and a half ago when I had COVID, and it went away in 3 hours, but I still had COVID. But you know, honestly, it's not really about the fever, Marseille, but it's still taking the precautions. Hi, Daddy. You still have to take the precautions that's needed to ensure the safety of the people that are around you and the people that you are around, or you choose to be around them. Because my room is so tiny, I have to do what I have to do. Yeah, I'm getting an air purifier. I was just talking to Junie about it, and I was like, babe, I think we need to get an air purifier for our house. He's like, yup. Because we have 3 kids and 2 dogs and 2 adults, and we're just going to be transferring stuff back and forth to each other. So guess what? I don't want that to happen. These air purifiers ain't cheap, though. I know that. Large room. This one is how many feet? Yeah, I'm getting one right now. Noiseless. Because I'm just going to put it in like the hallway where the kids are. So that when they're in the, you know, when they're walking up the stairs and going in the room, whatever they're doing, it's just running just to kind of keep the stuff out. Grasshopper, I did not see that question. I am so sorry. So I want to ask you guys a question. If you've had COVID, in the height of it being COVID from last year till now, put a 1 in the chat. I can guarantee you about 90% of the people on here have had COVID at least once. It don't matter which strand you had. I don't care. We're not calling nobody out. I'm just asking. That's all. No? Okay. My father. I miss you, Daddy. Some people had COVID and didn't even know they had COVID, so. This purifier is $500. Why is this? $500 for a purifier. I wonder what kind of purifier. This thing better vacuum too. With these kinds of prices. Yes, thank God. If you've never had it, that's great too. Thank God. $403 square feet. $200. I ordered 2 home tests to keep at home just because, I got kids. So if one not feeling well, instead of me having to go find a line to join, and that is the most aggravating thing ever, to try to find a line to join to get your kid tested. Like, 700 square feet. Is it silent? I want something that's silent. Because some of these purifiers, they make so much noise, it's ridiculous. And $30 off. All right. Yes, Daddy, I'm so glad you've never gotten it.
They told me to do this.
I'm trying to see how loud this thing is.
The sensor is working right. Basically, if it detects any type of smoke, like cigarette smoke, air pollution, like say if you're in California and there was air pollution in your room.
You talking about foolishness. Just start the thing.
Okay, I'm going to do it again. So if my shell is...
When people do these videos, they be doing these videos with nothing. For nothing. All I want to know is the thing quiet or not? You telling me all kind of other foolishness. I'm just sitting in front of the Walgreens waiting on my prescription. Oh, okay, it says no noise. So I'm going to add this one to the cart. Because this one can go upstairs in our bedroom. Oh, we got one with 1,500 square feet. How much is that? That sounds like it's very expensive. Yeah, they have this bigger one that's like 1,500 square feet. I don't really know how to buy it. Dang, you were in the hospital for a long time. Yeah, this one's good. And get a small one for the shop. Oh, here's another one. This covers 800 square feet. And I'll get it by tomorrow. That's good too. All right, here is another one for your desk. That is too small for the amount of people that's in one space with me. This one covers how many square feet? 161 square feet. That sounds good. Put this in the shop. I probably need to get one in the warehouse, but it's a warehouse and the bay door is always open, so air is always cycling. I'm gonna go inside this Walgreens because Junie's like, babe, you need to put some Vicks on your feet. Put some Vicks on your feet and on your chest. He's so funny. So I'm about to go get some Vicks and get a snack. No, I'm getting two. One for my home and one for the office. I don't think Junie needs one because he's in and out, so he's typically moving about. But I'm gonna get one for the salon, most definitely. Too many. I wish I could get one to put in my kid's backpack. It could just carry around and never breathe in from anyone else again. Oh, you guys. So just an update. I put more Nicole units, which is the unit you guys see on my head. The Nicole units, I have put more on the website. They are still $175 and it's free shipping over $50 this week. Well, this weekend. So you can get free shipping on the Nicole unit. That's this one. Hey. Yes, the Nicole unit is easy to customize, you guys. Like, real easy. Really, really easy. Rochelle don't care. No, they don't. Thank you. This is the Nicole unit. And I literally threw her on, you guys. I didn't curl her. I ain't do nothing. I just put it on my head. So how you see her, it means that she was under my bathroom sink. And while she was under the bathroom sink, I took her out, put her on my head. I didn't even brush my hair. I put her on my head and moved. Kept it moving. Well, Tressa, I hope you continue to not feel bad, girl. Feel better. Oh, Lord. Okay, 2-car garage is about 400 square feet. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Man, my foot hurt. Where's the Vicks? Vicks. Vapor rub. I just need the old school Vicks. I don't need nothing fancy, please, and thanks. Walgreens brand works just fine. Sounds good. Hey. So now it doesn't do Publix for the prescription anymore. So it's back to here. So keep flipping back and forth. Yes. Mm. Yep. I love your videos. I pray you feel better. Thank you, Bonita. I'm waiting in line, you guys, so you don't hear me talking much. My daughter. Thank you, Latrina. Did you order the full size? Oh, just short of breath. Yes. But the good thing is I don't have COVID, so that's the good thing. Windows and doors being cracked. And Anderson. But yeah, so on the flameup.net site, he has the Intense Relief Cream for those of you that have joint pain, back pain, knee pain. It has emu oil and CBD, which is non-THC, so it doesn't show up in your drug testing or anything of that nature. And he has it on his site in the larger size. A lot of you probably got a sample in your order. Definitely try it. You will absolutely love it. I absolutely love that cream. I've been using it on the bottom of my foot because I think I'm developing a bone spur or some type of tendonitis or something in my foot, and I've been using it. Hi. Alright, so I am. Oh, that's a humidifier. I'm like, is that an air purifier? No, that's a humidifier. That ain't gonna do shit. Waiting on my little. Waiting on my prescription. My gosh. And like people forget, like even I had to think about it. Like, wait, I feel out of breath just walking. And I was working, and I felt like out yesterday when I was working, I honestly felt like I was out of complete breath. I had no energy yesterday and the day before. I was just trying to work through it. Alright, get this little snack. You know, I could have probably went across the road to McDonald's. And I'm on that time now. I'll take food. Do this thing. Thank you. Well, Wendy, I am so glad you are here to tell the tale, honey. So what is everybody doing this weekend? Oh, line so long. Also, we'll find my way to the McDonald's. If y'all see the length of this line, if you see the length of this line, you'd be like, oh no. My 16-year-old niece, her covered as we speak. She went to a family outing and then she caught it there. Yep. A lot of the teachers at my kids' school, a couple students, not many, but a couple, mostly the staff. It's like I want to go to McDonald's, but it's so far across the way. Where's my... You guys know I keep a bottle of the sanitizing spray in my car. Yeah, I feel better, Deneen. should just go to Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. And I caught myself. Hold on. So just now, I was like, man, I could just walk to the subway. Whoo. This subway seemed very far away, boy. Very, very far. When you're talking about you can walk and you barely have enough breath or energy. I've had no energy. Like none. I'm already here, Robin. Thank you. I literally went behind the Walgreens in the same plaza. I just didn't want to walk. Lady, don't try to beat me in here because I know you about to go order about 16 sandwiches. Let me get in here before you, please, ma'am. Don't go in there, please, ma'am. Sit at the table. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Thank you. That's how I talk to myself sometimes. Let me go in there before you, ma'am. Please. Thank you. Hey, how are you? I do.
Our card machine.
No, you're fine.
Where are you at? Because that's the outline. Okay, go ahead and do her first. Like the $2 right now. Am I good for you?
A 6-inch Italian herb and cheese rotisserie chicken. Provolone. Actually, pepper jack. I'll do pepper jack. And can you toast it with some onions for me, please? Breath gonna smell hot.
Can I do a 6-inch meat? What kind of meat? The Philly meat. And can you do double meat, please?
Thank you, guys. I am COVID free. Just so everybody knows, I'm COVID free. I have bronchitis. A very mild case, thank God.
No, I have another one. What can I get that?
Mayo, mustard.
Then can I do a 6-inch?
Mayo, mustard, yeah. Mustard.
Can I do turkey and salami?
Yep. Yeah. Lettuce. cucumbers, banana peppers,
Provolone.
salt,
And
pepper,
that one's not toast.
oregano, and a little bit of vinegar, please. Yep, that's good.
See you, Jordan. See you guys again. What do we got? Anything else for you today?
I'm gonna make it a combo with chips and drink. Is it this cup or the other cup?
Yes, we don't have any. I do apologize about that. So today is $9.79.
Thank you.
Please send have you carried out to her. Okay, on that one, I have
Thank you. All right. I'm out of the subway. I mean, I don't feel 100% like terrible, but I know I just didn't feel well. Like, even when I had COVID the year before last, I didn't feel like I was like sick like that. I just wasn't feeling myself. That was really it. I just wasn't really feeling like my normal self. I'm gonna eat my sandwich, okay? Thanks. Linda said I do too much. Thank you, Linda. This is the Nicole unit. And I am gonna be resting. PN Bianca is out of stock. I'm not sure when she will restock. But Nicole is in stock. I started watching this series called For Life. It is so good. I always have an appetite. Even when I had COVID, I had an appetite. My appetite don't change. If I don't have an appetite, that means I need to go to the hospital. There's two things that I use to determine if I'm feeling well or not. If I can't go to the bathroom at least one time for the day, I worry. And when I say to the bathroom, I mean the two, not the one. The number two, like clockwork, I have no trouble. And if I can't eat, okay, and there's nothing wrong with my mouth, in regards to like my teeth or something, and I can't eat because I don't have appetite, either one of those will send me into hysteria. Like, I will literally lose my mind. There's nothing else that gives me a sign of, But those two things, But the antibiotics she gave me, they use it to treat walking pneumonia. So on either end, it's going to help. Yes, the man who became the lawyer in prison, him. No inhaler. Doxycycline. That's doxycycline or cycline. Never heard of it. I'm trying to see if this stuff ready and I'm gonna pick it up and go home. Oh, no. She's still doing it. I love her haircut. I love to see older white women with nice short haircuts. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. For Life, I'm watching it on Hulu. I'm a binge watcher. I don't like to wait on episodes. Like Power drives me nuts, but I'll wait on those episodes. But For Life, I'm watching it on Hulu. You know what series I also just finished watching? Queen Sugar. I didn't know that the new season had came out. So I went and binge watched the whole new season. I'm like, okay, now what? It was more interesting when she was trying to like those first couple seasons when she had just got there after her dad passed away and all that stuff. That's when it was real interesting. Now you're just dragging out the storyline. The last season of Queen Sugar that I watched with all the COVID, that thing was so aggravating. I was skipping parts of the episodes every second. Nobody don't want to hear about all this COVID. That thing was just driving me nuts. I'm like, okay, we're done. We don't want to hear about this now. Pick up our next storyline. Make up some other sickness. Not COVID. Make up something else. Give me something else to be distracted. You talking about there was every second with the mask and the... So Renee, I finished Handmaid's Tale. Clickbait, I haven't really ran into clickbait. I'm like, is clickbait like, I don't know, Harlem? What's Harlem? It's on Prime? Let me see what this is. All right, you said it's called Harlem. With Megan, is that Megan Good? Yes, girl. I love Megan Good. What is it about? Like Issa Rae's Insecure. Okay. See, I don't even watch Insecure. I like Saints and Sinners. Saints and Sinners is good. Look at her haircut, you guys. Her haircut is so cute. Did you guys feel like this year Christmas was not really like Christmas? Because that's how I felt. There was really no holiday joy like that this year. Let me screenshot this one, this Carl Weber one. No holiday joy, and I wasn't in the mood for it. No, no one was. This year, it just felt like a year. This year felt like it was just there. And then maybe it's like as you get older, I don't know. Because even with like everybody putting up Christmas lights and all that, it still was no like holiday cheer. Every time you turn on the TV, they talking about COVID numbers and foolishness. Every single time you turn on the TV, it was like the same thing over and over and over. Thanks. It's a wig. And buy your house staples now. Shelves are empty again. Couldn't find dry goods in Walmart. So over this virus. Wow. We went grocery shopping the other day. It was certain things that were out, but it wasn't like really bad. It was bad, but it wasn't like horrible. Even looking at myself in this video, my eyes feel dreary. They look dreary. Hi, Guyana. So sorry to hear about your father. It is an antibiotic, yes.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong patient.
Homebound, and we're off. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I was on mute and didn't even know I was on mute. Yep, you just gotta give God thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. To be quite honest, you guys, I've been hearing from people telling me that they got COVID and don't even know where they got it from. You know what I mean? They had their mask on. They did all that. And that's why I'm like, I don't spend my entire life sitting here worried about it. Because you sit here worrying about COVID like that, you're going to lose your damn mind. So I don't sit here and worry about it like that. You know, with the kids, like their school is mask optional. It's not mask required. But they also have this protocol where if they have any form of sickness, not feeling well, meaning like their nose is running or they have a cough or congestion or throwing up, you have to pick them up. Like they are not allowed to stay at school. And they've been able to keep the number to less than 1% of the school is infected with COVID. But since we've come back from Christmas break, the number is shot up to about 4% of the school. So it's like, okay, you know, I understand because everybody's been around each other throughout the holidays. You know what I mean? Like you're riding on planes, you're in cars, buses, you know, your family members, you wanna be able to live normal. So everybody wanted to live normal during the holidays. They didn't want to wear no mask and do all of that stuff. So, and it's not even like, there was anything wrong with that, or if you wanted to do that, that's your choice. But like I said, the numbers just shot up. But it's going to subside just like it always does with anything. You know what COVID has taught the world? Only need for washing a hand. Only need for stop it so nasty. Like, that is what COVID taught the world. When you cough, cover your mouth. That's what COVID has taught the world. When you sneeze, sneeze by your elbow. Sir, I understand you just rubbed your mouth. Can you wash your hands before you touch my hand? I don't want to shake your hand while you just sneezing and I rub your mouth. Son, can you not cough in my face? Ma'am, you see that you about to die with this cough. How about you go get a glass of water and stop hacking and chewing in the waiting room? That is what COVID taught us. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. People don't have dry coughs for several months. Let's go and get some medication for that. That is what COVID taught us. Ma'am, I can appreciate that little Timmy's nose is always running. But how about we start getting into a doctor's appointment so that we can address the common allergies that Timmy has, so he doesn't have a snotty nose all day long and he keeps rubbing his snotty nose and then rubbing it on my shirt. And staring at me. That is what it has taught us. Hygiene. Sir, it's okay to take a bath every single day. Yeah. Because to be quite honest, you know what the COVID was before there was COVID? The flu, a cold. All this come from bad hygiene. That's called bad hygiene. You know your nose is running and you just did this. And you take a credit card out your wallet and hand it to the clerk? Really? You never feel for wash your hand? You never think so that makes sense? To wash your nasty hand. Come on, man. People are disgusting, man. Them very nasty. I don't know why I decided to come this way. Let me make a U-turn. Like at the office, everybody's so separated. It's mask optional at the office. I don't require them to have COVID vaccines. Like I'm not doing. I don't have 100 employees where I have to really worry about that. But we do have this. If you're not feeling well, don't come in here. Don't come in here. If you're not feeling well, don't come in here, please. These hair products can wait. I thank God that none of my staff has had COVID though. It's too dark in here. I like sunlight. I don't wear gloves when I'm putting gas in my car, but I do have Lysol wipes that as soon as I'm done pumping my gas and put it back, I walk over to my door, open my car door, wipe my handle off with the Lysol wipe, and then wipe my hand in time and throw the wipe away. So you guys, everyone that got the recipe book during the free period, can you please tell me what is your favorite recipe in the book? And how did you like the recipe book? Is it good recipes? Like, does it give you an idea of how to do stuff? I really like to know. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, the book is actually available on our website. It's no longer the free book anymore. Now it's 50% off. I'm going home. I'm eating my chips and headed to my house to my children. Thank you. So I did my shine treatment, which is the new shine boosting conditioning treatment. I did it on my relaxed client who had a slightly more density in the eye in her hair. I did it to myself, which I'll show you guys my hair. Even when it's not combed, it's still nice and shiny. I love it. And then I did it to my natural client as well. And I have 2 videos to post to show the shine treatment. It's so pretty. And I made sure when I did the shine treatment, I styled their hair with no added product. Just because I wanted you guys to see how shiny the hair looks. And I didn't put any product on the hair after the fact. The code to get the 50% off the book, the recipe book, is recipe 50. And I included some things in the book as well. I included how to do a purify in the book. I included details on each type of porosity in the book. I also included details on the texture, hair texture in the book, and also what products are best for that texture. All of that is in the front of the book. And then the recipes are in the back part of the book. So this is volume 1. It'll have different volumes, but this is volume 1. Volume 2 will have other recipes. Volume 1 is the winter version, so it has winter hair care as one of the recipes in there. I swear we have to ride through the country to get to our house. That's what we call it, Miami. Amazon Pay is basically when you log into your Amazon account and you choose one of your cards you already have saved in your Amazon account. It's kind of like a faster, it's like a Shop Pay. I don't really use Amazon Pay when I buy stuff. I use Shop Pay. But either or, it's just processing through a different merchant. So we have Amazon Pay, we have Sezzle, Shop Pay, and then regular MasterCard, Visa, Discover, Diners Club. Let me ask y'all a question. Anybody on here have a Diners Club card? What is a Diners Club card? Is it bigger than an Amex? Who has a Diners Club card? Because I'm like, is this a card that is like a card where it's so exclusive that only certain number of people will have it because it's a Diners Club card? You don't hear about the damn Diners Club. Like you always hear about Amex. So I got me a black platinum Amex, and I got me a this, that Amex, and all this other foolishness that people like to talk about. But I would really like to know, what is a Diners Club card? It's more prestigious than an Amex. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. That's why you don't hear people talk about it. Okay, I get it. Well, thank you for letting me know. I guess it's one of those cards that you don't hear about because you're not in that bracket yet. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I'm about to be outie. I hope everybody has an amazing rest of your Saturday. I'll be uploading a video or two this weekend, so you guys will be able to see. And I guess we'll talk later.